Okay, this is for, let's see who this is for. My Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn man, Capricorn man. My daddy was a Capricorn. Look at a Capricorn. Come from a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn seed. Come from a Capricorn. Okay, let's just flow Cappy. Let's see from my Cappy. 10 or 5. Which one are you, Cappy? 10 or 5. Which one you like the best, Capricorn? 10 or 5? I'm going to see if I can kind of hear if most Capricorns like the number 10 or the number 5. Number 10 jumping out. I hope you like 10, Cappy, because that's what's jumping out. Okay, for my Capricorn. Okay, I don't know what it's going to be about Capricorn until I actually just take some of these. Okay, let's just look. Okay, Cappy. Let's just flow for my Cappy. These little ones is going to determine. Don't let me know which way to go. Whoa, they don't let me know which way to go. These little cards that you see me pulling out. Let's just flow for a little bit, Cappy. Let's just flow for a minute for my Capricorn. Bear with me. Okay, let's go. Okay, bear with me for a minute, Capricorn, because I had to so I got different cards on the table that either you're going to line up with or however it's going. I can just take these and leave it alone or put some underneath. Let's just flow for a minute. Let me just see where I think they go, okay? This grandma's taking over the table. Grandma ain't playing. Grandma got most of the cards so far. We got a grandma that ain't playing around with somebody, Cappy. We got a grandma that's calling CPS on somebody. Oh my goodness. Grandma's not playing on this table. That's no joke. Okay, let's just flow for a minute. Just a Roma card. Who's over there? A lot of cards. Let's see something. Well, 17. Something may happen on 17. 12. Got a lot of money going on here. And we got the candle. That could be putting out of. That mean killing, or it mean an ending coming to something. Okay? Okay, let's flow. I know that was a lot. Dang, I did this so long. I had to kind of remember who the heck I'm talking to. Who am I talking to, universe? Let me see who. Oh, this is my Cappy. Sorry, Capricorn, because by me these cards coming out, that mean I got to put it in different order. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows for the Cappy. Whichever one go to Cappy, take it. The first one is this one right here. That's in my face. Okay, we got a mother that do not like. We got a mother that do not like. A mother do not like my sister-in-law. What? Mother do not like my sister-in-law. Stay away if you. This is God. Stay away if need to, right? Because it will lessen the fusses between you and this person, right? Because dealing with your in-laws is not easy all the time, right? So this is just a description, whatever your in-law look like, right? Because you fuss all the time, things like that. Because you feel you're a sweetheart and your in-law is just going to sit down and gloat about it because some kind of way the person just don't like you or you don't like the person. Because it's complicated for her to show you love as a female. You being in competition and stuff like that, competing with one another, being competitive and able to gain, right? But God says that you strong. No more innocence. You got to take charge. Stand up for yourself. Say what you got to say and just remove yourself and stay away. Because it's the last time for a lack of love with you and whoever this in-law is. That's what happened, God says, on your journey. Whoever this Cappy is. The next one is, we got like a brother, right? That at one time he was on his, strike that, how great says. We got a brother that need to be the chairperson of his own life, right? Don't go in here first like a sailor, but be in charge of his life. That's true. Show that he can build his own future, right? Whoever he is, cheat on his own fortune, right? He looking for work some kind of way, but he need to go home and look on a computer. Maybe he's somebody who a player, right? But he, the searching for love on here is gonna go with him searching for a position, a job. Follow me? So this brother is becoming a thorn, whoever he is, right? Because he's searching for a job. Later, he became a thief, though, right? Okay. He take pills, follow me? He can get at any time. Okay, is upright. That means he homosexual in an abusive relationship. Though, and the next card is, there's no more time for lack for him, right? So that's it for, I guess, this one, right? That's another Cappy, right? So we got this next one right here. It's a family secret. It has been hidden a long time. It's a long time for it to come out, a family secret. Because it says that somebody was getting beat on some kind of way. Feeling like they was protected, but that was a book of lies in this person's head that felt they was protected, but they was being beat on and they wasn't telling nobody about it. It's obvious that somebody knows something, right? Because it's a family secret. So the beat on could be whatever. Beat any kind of way. Remember, I be saying it's beat any kind of way. Physically, mentally, financially, verbally, emotionally. Follow me? The next one for the Cappy is you got a daughter, Capricorn. You got a daughter or anything like that, as far as you know somebody with a daughter. Take it however it goes. Find out you got a daughter or somebody you know got a daughter. I'm going to take it that way. Okay, or a son. Whoever's going to drop out of school, or they did it already. You got to find out why, though. What can be done to get the child back in school, bottom line, right? Because it says right here that your child was settled down at the fortress, and the school would be considered the fortress. Follow me? So it says it's time to stop settling. Your child felt like right? Okay? So we grow like flowers, like plants, God says, right? So that means that you can move and put your child in another whole school if needed, right? Stop settling. Get what it's saying. If the child don't like it there, let the child go to another school, anything like that. Because your child is educated, right? But God says that God don't want your child to be a fool, because your child's dealing with a jackal right now. Your child need all transportation to get to some kind of training, get to court, or get somewhere. Because you see it now that it's some backyard ways of thinking, that is racist ways of thinking, or somebody just don't want to come up to today's time. They just don't want to make a change. So maybe your child see you don't want to make a change. You don't want to let her go to another school, or him. You want to just keep them stuck at a school. That's backyard ways. Okay? So since we got a racial card right here, it's racist at the school. And you need to seek justice for it. Follow me? They are green. So we have right here that your child is mixed up in gossip, boy or girl, right? Entwined in whatever gossip. That is some kind of same-sex relationship going on. Same-sex stuff going on here, right? But God say no growth come from the same sex. It's your choice. It's your child's choice, right? Because it says right here that your child need to tell whoever this is with this money scheme, making money, that your child want out. Get my drift. Or God telling you, you need to tell the school system you want out, or your child need to tell you your child want to get transferred, right? Because schools are money makers. But I don't want to I really want to use this for what it usually go with. This is kind of work hard where you get money. And your child need to tell whoever your child involved with making money that your child went out, because your child's involved in gossip. Follow me? And maybe that's why your child dropped out, because your child is going to meet whoever these people are. The next one is the grandma who is taking over the table. We got a grandma that called CPS, or will call CPS. She gave plenty of warnings to whoever you are or whoever before already. She looking for her money and her keys to serve her, because she done made the appointment some kind of way, and she done booked the appointment. And God says, is he really worth it? Right? I mean, yeah, this a God card. Is he really worth it? Because whoever you are, whoever the man you got, or guy you got, or whatever, is messing you up with your kids, with your mother, or whoever the grandma, these kids coming full force for you. And God saying, was he really worth it? Because now your mother is going and trying to get your children. Okay? Choice, God says, don't go in fast like a sailor to the grandma. Have a wise mind, because the grandma is just going full force. God don't want the grandma to be too hasty. But the grandma is going anyway, seem like, because he is the court. Right? Looking at things realistically, the reality of things, grandma is just not playing here. So we have right here, she dealing with a family agency, social services, child protective services. Okay? Because money, jail, whatever the place she went to. Here it is. Gradually a court date is coming up. That's a grandma that's coming after one of her children as far as the grandkids or what's going on. She said she done gave warnings already and you ain't listen. So this her uncle. The uncle hates. It says our uncle out there hate the dad of I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say my uncle hates my dad or my mom. I gotta do it that way. And so it's somebody where your uncle hates your dad or your mom. Right? It's troubling to you, right? To see this, right? To see how your uncle treats your mother or your father, right? The sounds of your uncle weighs you down with whatever you say because you want structure and it's going to sting you or stung you how your father talked to your mother or your father because it's like torment, right? Something is flimsy, trying to sugarcoat things. Maybe how your uncle been talking, he trying to sugarcoat it like it's not bad, but it's really bad, right? The excuse he given is flimsy, something like that. If you met him or her gay or straight, lesbian, you can still do your God mission. Okay, silly of me to think that I could fool you. So this the God card. So maybe your uncle got a problem with your mother or your father because one of them is gay. And that's the problem with your uncle. Maybe he got a problem with people like that. Okay, the next one is this one. We got the stepmother. So we got the stepmother that's sleeping with the neighbor. She not satisfied at home with her husband. She flirting with the neighbor, but it didn't went too far here. Right? So the stepmother is abusing the children. But dad at work so much he don't even know the children are wounded, right? She energy seeking. But he need to see it for what it is right now. That his wife is sleeping with the neighbor and plus abusing his kids. Even if it's just leaving them in the house alone or whatever she not doing as a parent. She feel like she getting a lack of love and attention from her husband, but he's working hard trying to bring in the bacon, right? What do mother love feel like? The children feel like. What do mother love feel like? But she might didn't even have love from her own mother. Maybe that's why she treat the children like she do. I don't know. But for the children, she is not emotionally available for the children. This is a stepmother, right? It's continued abuse, it says right here. Because the children is dealing with the stepmother, but the father is a jack of all trades because he's at work all the time, not even paying attention to what's going on. The children need God bubble of protection around the children to keep them safe because the stepmother is a problem. Follow me? It's like you sleeping and you living with the enemy. Get what I'm saying? Okay? They had to seek God's presence to be with them and able to keep them safe while waiting for their daddy to come home. So the father probably looking at her as she nice and all because she showed him niceness. But he going to get an epiphany and see that this lady has been abusing his kids. Follow me? And the last one is this right here. The stepdad, I'm getting tongue-tied. The stepdad dislikes the real dad. He thinks of him as a threat. Because really the stepdad think that the real dad is like a threat because he feel that he might can get, the woman back. Or that her heart really belongs to that first person, right? And that would be that first dad, right? The biological dad. But something gonna go to the extreme. Where the stepdad gonna say no way, maybe. Because the biological dad likes to grandstand. So he feel like no way. And it's not kosher, right? So I'm in a poly relationship, will this even work in dealing with a biller? So I'm going to say right here that the poly relationship I'm going to put as the biological father, the stepdad, and the mother. Not that they in a relationship romantically, but they are partners as far as taking care of the kids, because we're dealing with a biller, and a biological dad will be the biller. So we have like the stepdad wants an end to come to maybe dealing with this biological dad with them having to try to get money out of him. I guess he want an end to come to it. He want to light a candle on that. Follow me? He want an end to come to it. Follow me? So that's it for the Cappy.